What is up, YouTube? It's your boy, Coach Tim here with another video, and today we will be doing another Pelicans player. This time it is Jrue Holiday. Now, with this build, Jrue Holiday is a 6'3" shooting guard. So, if you want to make this build, you're probably going to run this thing at the 1. Not really at the 2, unless if you're running 2 point guards at the 1 and 2, then go ahead. But this build is really defensive playmaking heavy. It can decently shoot and it can finish pretty well. So if you're a playmaking defensive heavy guy like I am, I suggest this build. So we're gonna go over his attributes. I'm gonna scroll through them really slowly so you guys can see what he's working with, what this build is capable of doing. Just going through this, and as of right now, we are into our 3rd video, which is, I like making these videos a lot. We're gonna go through the batters real quick, and these videos are these are not the most OP or best builds, but it's definitely builds that if you want to make it identical to the player how they are in the video game, then these are the builds you want to work with. Okay, so here are all his badges. He has a lot of defensive badges. I mean, these are a lot of defensive badges he's working with here. So as we're gonna go to the My Player Builder, I'm gonna go through all the cutscenes, or go through everything. I'm not gonna edit nothing. You can see everything. So, Jrue Holiday, he is a shooting guard. He is right-handed, and his number is 11. Let's go through that. We shall continue. So, with this pie chart, since he had so many in playmaking and defending, I thought about this one, but since he had way more defending, I went with this pie chart. Because if you see the ball handling difference, it's only 10 on the ball handle, but he gets way better defense, and he's a defensive heavy guy. And your driving dunk goes up on this, but Jrue Holiday is not really a driving dunk heavy guy, so we actually don't even upgrade it that much. Oh no, we actually do. I'm lying. Ignore what I just said. Okay, so the pie chart one with is the last one, because for Jrue Holiday, I don't know if you guys watch Jrue Holiday, he is a big guard. He's strong as hell. He weighs about like 205. He is a really strong guard. So I was gonna go with the 4th one, which is this one, but his strength was way too low at a 67. He's a bully guy. So 82, you still have a 94 vertical and 88 speed with the +4 and the Superstar 3 if you even get there, or even the +4 or 5 when he gets 99.9 or 99. You still get about a 92 speed, 93. So you're dealing with good attributes when it comes to the all balance one, which is the last one. Now, the attributes. So this is the most accurate. His driving dunk was a 50, but we had so many extra badge points that I just put him on driving dunk, so the build's actually good. And I think driving dunk for 40 for Jrue Holiday is really disrespectful, because I'm pretty sure he's had a few bodies before. That I know he's definitely had one from the top of my head, and I definitely know that this guy can dunk the ball very well, and he's definitely athletic because he's a great defender. So this is what we got here: shot close 78, driving layup 78. We're going to put 92 on the driving dunk, which is the rest of the badge points that we had on this guy. His standing dunk will be a 26, which is what it is there. Post hook is a 42. So you end up with 9 finishing, very respectable. 3 gold badges. You could definitely work with that. Shooting, he could shoot the ball decently. Definitely can. His 3-point shot is unfortunately going to be a 51 here, but he has about like a 70 in the game, which is not bad. You could definitely work with that if you're playing play now, but if you're trying to make the build 51, you're going to have to work with it. 71 free throw, and his post fade's a 33. You still end up with only one shooting badge, which is, you probably put that on a quick draw. You can be able to definitely shoot the mid-range for sure. Playmaking, 78. Pass accuracy, his ball handle is 75, which is, I'm pretty sure, is max, and both of them are max, and his post moves is a 59. So with 11 playmaking, you can definitely work with that. That's definitely not impossible. You could absolutely work with that. Now his defensive badges: no interior defense, max perimeter. He has like a 94. He has like a 97 perimeter. He has a ridiculous amount of perimeter. Lateral quickness is a 91. His steal is a 95. In the game, his steal is actually pretty low, and I think that's really also disrespectful. He averages almost 2 steals a game. He only has like a 60 steal. Get out of here. Like, you gotta be kidding me. 60 steal? No. So I had to boost that up. His offensive rebound is a 61, which is regular, and his defensive rebound is a 93. So, with this badge, you are a very defensive build. I mean, you have 29 defensive badges. It's more than needed, but you definitely, if you want to be a lockdown machine that can dribble a little bit and finish, this is the Jrue Holiday version. This is the Jrue Holiday build right here. So, that's your badge setup. You want to go with built because that boy is big as shit. Height is 6'3", he weighs 205, and he has a really long wingspan. Oh no, he doesn't. I'm tripping. He does not have a long wingspan. His wingspan is exactly 79.5. So, what we're working with here. 91 driving dunk, you get contact dunks on this build. Decent mid-range. Shooting the ball from 3, I wouldn't take a lot of them. Playmaking, ball handling, if you get to 99 overall, will be at 82. 99.9 will be at 83. You could definitely work with that with your speed too. You'll be able to speed boost definitely and take over. For sure, you can speed boost and take over with the speed and this ball handling. Your defense, absolutely lockdown machine. If you get scored on, that's your fault because this build can clamp the hell up, even at 6'3". As long as you play fundamental defense and don't spam the hell out of the square button, you'll be able to clamp up. 95 vertical with a 91 driving dunk, you'll be able to get. You probably get a few contact dunks for sure. Strength is very high, so you're definitely gonna be bullying some guards. And your acceleration is 86. Now takeover. When Jrue Holiday is taking over the game, it's not offensively. He starts off with defense first. If he's clamping up really well in the game, his offense will then translate to the game. But if he's not really clamping up to his full ability, his offense is going to be alright. It's not going to be the best of Jrue Holiday. So I went with lockdown takeover because when he's taking over the game, it's through his defense, which leads to his offense. So I went with lockdown takeover. And the build we get is a two-way finisher. Now, his name is unfortunately not there. I'm not sure if you can get his name in the similar to, but this is the most similar to Jrue Holiday. And the players that we honestly are compared to is Donovan Mitchell, who's pretty much this, just with a better shooting, Jaylen Brown and Victor Oladipo. Small guards, well, not Jaylen Brown. Donovan Mitchell, small guard, can defend really well, can slash, and can dribble the ball really well. Victor Oladipo, the same thing. I probably think the Orlando Magic Victor Oladipo, not really the current Pacers one, but this is definitely the best version or most accurate version of Jrue Holiday. Let me rephrase that, not the best version, the most accurate version of Jrue Holiday towards what 2K gave him as attributes and badges. So as we're testing build here, we'll put it to 99. Now I usually start off with defensive badges first, but since he has so many, we're gonna go with that last. So we're gonna go the other way now. Finishing, you gotta get contact, slithery, and fancy footwork. Or if you want to go with Giant Slayer because it's 6'3", but I suggest, depends on what you want to do. I would actually go with this. I'm not really a fancy, hop step heavy spamming guy. So, and I'm not really a slashing person at all. I get this information from my guy, and one of my boys that I play with, and he's all slashing. Like that's all he does. So I know that he would tell me to go with Giant Slayer instead of fancy footwork. Shooting badge, I would go with quick draw. Definitely, I mean, you gotta be able to shoot the ball decently. Or I would go with range extender. Up to you guys. I'm gonna go with quick draw because Jrue Holiday can at least shoot the basketball decently. Playmaking, quick first step, handles for days, and unpluckable. Oh, there's two more. I'm a dickhead. Neo Threader. Boom. You got to go with these. If you're going to be running the guard, you got to go with these. You could definitely work with handles for days. Go quick first step. Unpluckable, you got to have it because people are going to be spamming on your ass big time. Because that's how 2K20 players play. They just run towards you and spam square. So you got to run unpluckable. Sometimes it doesn't work, but when it's really when you really need it, it actually does work. So trust the badge. I know you're not going to believe in it. Just trust it. Neo Threader to make your pass more like dots. Now, here we go. You have 29 defensive badges. You can't go wrong with anything you put. But this is what I would go with. If I'm trying to be a pest, this is what I go with right here. Let's see. Pickpocket, rim protector, chase down. There's so many badges. I don't even know what to work with here. Oh my god. Wow. This is a lot of badges. So I would go with defensive leader because I'm a really teammate-based player. Probably go with a pick dodger. I'm not a big fan of pick dodger, but some people are very heavy on pick dodger. They really need the pick dodger. You know, my philosophy is if I don't hit the screen, I don't need pick dodger. So that's how it goes. And then you have these 2 extra ones here. If you're gonna be running 3s in the park or 2s, go with box. But I mean, with box and like pogo stick or rebound chaser. But if you are gonna be running the guard, I'll suggest putting your off-ball pass to gold and your interceptor to Hall of Fame. So this is what I would go with if you're running the guard. If you're running the 2 in the 3s, I would go with this because you do have a 93 rebound, which is really high. So the rebound chaser could definitely help you get some extra rebounds. But we're gonna be running guards. This is what I would go with right here. And that, my guys, is the most accurate Jrue Holiday build. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you guys soon. Thank you.